Action. What's up? Action. Hey guys, I know I've been MIA on Instagram lately. It's because of, well, I'm gonna talk about it. You know, I started getting into fitness, like a lot. I think it was in like 2018. My last post is probably like a year and a half old. And it's like really superficial and it's crappy and I don't like it. But then for a long time I wanted to ignore it. And so I stopped. I just stopped completely. I have a Facebook because I post for my trainer. Shout out Marcus Wade. I post videos on there for him. And I just ignored everything else because it's just a lot of BS. But recently what I realized is there's a lot of bad information out there, fitness-wise, especially fitness-wise, because that's what I'm into most. So I mostly follow fitness people and car people. What I realized most is that there's a lot of talk, basically. There's a lot of fitness talk and it's mostly trash and it's mostly wrong. And I lately have been seeing a ton of it in my gym. Anything from bad form to people teaching people how to do things even more wrong than they're already doing them. You know, boyfriends teaching girlfriends the wrong way, girlfriends teaching boyfriends the wrong way. Just people that just don't know. And so I want to make a little series basically on everything I wish that I would have known when I first started. Now, when I first started, I was 17, and for most of you, that is probably not true. It's taken me 7 years to get to this point. People don't like to hear that because they want the brick wall. They don't want to lay the bricks. It's tough, you know what I mean? It's just, it is how it is. I just want to put out good information as much as I can, just about fitness in general. And I mean in general, like literally like anywhere from techniques, as far as lifting, there's no tricks, there's no shortcuts in lifting, none at all. Anything from, like I said, the techniques, dieting, meal plans, like anything that I have learned over the years, I just want to share with you guys. The basic line right now is here. If you started working out tomorrow, your basic knowledge is going to be here. It's not dirt, right? Because there's just so much in the world we live in. There's so much information out there. So you're not at the ground level, which is already good. You're kind of on the first floor, maybe the basement level of a hotel. I want to start you, instead of starting you from here, I want my videos to take people from the basement or the ground floor to probably, you know, 10, 11. You know what I mean? I just want to give you a jump start. When I first started, the way I saw it was this. You have time and you have money, right? Time costs money. Time is money. There's a reason it's a saying. And what I did always was I paid people, like my coaches and my trainers in the past and my current one now, for their knowledge, because I see it as a timeline, right? Let's say it takes you 15 years. And I really admire people that can go out there, do the research, and do it by themselves. It might take them 15 years. Now, if they hire somebody or they watch videos like mine to take them up a couple levels so they have a higher starting point, right? It may take that 15-year goal and cut it in half, and it may take 7 years. So where I'm at now may have taken me 15 years by myself. Now, how do you know who's giving good info and who's giving bad info? You know, you really don't. You gotta take some of my advice, put it to the test, and then let me know if it worked or not. I'm not a fitness expert. I don't have a personal training cert, which is another thing that I'd love to touch on, because if you're real and you know, like, I don't know a single bodybuilder or competitor in general that will ask somebody, well, what are your certs? Because if you know your stuff, you know your stuff. The cert is, I mean, my dog can read the book and take the NASM. It's not rocket science, you know what I mean? It's just learn a couple body parts, memorize it, take the test, you get a card, whatever, you're in the club, and now people think you're a trainer. But what you'll notice in the gym is people come up to people that look the part. And those are the people that ask the questions, which brings me to the next point. The thing about Instagram is everybody looks the part, right? I mean, you see these guys like Joey Swoll, trash can, Jeremy Buendia, wins Olympias. The guy weighs like 150, 160 pounds. He's tiny. If you saw him in the gym, probably wouldn't even look twice. The thing is, most people don't meet him in real life. They see his cute little Photoshop pictures and they take his words of advice, his little words of wisdom. I fit right in between the people that don't work out and the people that are extreme, basically liars, you know what I mean? And part of the reason I was gone for so long is because I kind of feel like I lost myself on Instagram, because if you look at the last post, which I'm not gonna take down because I'm not a fake person, I was playing into the thing. I saw a formula with everybody else and I was just going with it, you know, post a cool quote in a picture. And it's like, that's not inspirational, that's stupid, that's lame. I just wanna be one person that puts out good information, constantly, reliable sources, isn't afraid, is also not fake, is a real person. You can meet me at the gym, and like I said, put it to the test. You don't believe me? Put it to the test. Everything I've learned has been from my current coach and also all my previous, you know, just because they were a coach or a trainer that didn't necessarily mesh with me and that's why I got rid of them, that doesn't mean I didn't learn. You know, I learned a lot from prepping with my first coach, even though we didn't really do it right. And I'll show you guys pictures of that. I looked like a piece of cardboard with spray tan on, and now I look way better, you know. But that was a 5-year transformation, and I haven't competed since. I noticed a lot of pages and stuff. Like I said, it's a picture with a quote. What does that teach you? Nothing. What does that tell you? Nothing. It may inspire you just because you may say like, oh wow, like look at this guy or look at this girl, they look great, I want to look like that, and that's great. But wouldn't you want to know how to get there, or like how to get a jump start on your fitness journey? I mean, I know I would, and that's why I'm making videos. Even if I only help one person, totally cool with that, because the thing is, you help someone that's a mom or a dad, and they change their lifestyle, and then the kids see it, and the kids change their lifestyle, and then their kids. You see, it's a generational change. I take these things very seriously. But let me get off my soapbox. If you guys made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. I know your time is valuable. It's getting pulled left and right, so I appreciate it. Please leave it a like, leave it a comment. Let me know you made it this far. Leave a question if you have one. Tag a friend. I know those things seem corny, but they really help this video get promoted, and I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget, everything is done one brick at a time, one step at a time.